One of the biggest struggles someone can go through is loneliness. And I think it's atrocious not only because of the thing itself, but because finding safety or a solution to this problem is insanely hard just because of the fact that you're alone and you think you can't rely on anyone else. And this has caused many people, like me in the past, to become someone else's shadow and practically reflect my own personality as a amalgamation of thousands of other opinions and personalities and interests. And this killed me because I I was empty. I didn't have anything. I was just someone else. I wasn't myself. I was everything but myself. I didn't have my own opinion. I didn't have my own interest. I didn't have my own taste. I was just what everyone else wanted. And I was liked, but I had no one. In fact, I didn't really have someone that actually cared because I wasn't someone important. I was just the average. I was average. And this hurt, especially with girls, because I I literally couldn't stay alone. I didn't have the strength to be on my own because I thought that happiness resided within finding a partner, within finding love. And I didn't realize that the first form of love comes right here from me. And this hurt because I always tried too much. I always did too much and never got any results. And I always wondered why other people who I thought did absolutely nothing, didn't even try, always got better than me, were always better. And it just made no sense to me. And when it came to me, when I realized that it wasn't it was my fault. It wasn't someone else's. It wasn't them that disliked me for no reason. It was me because I was just average. No one wants to be with the average guy. They want someone special. They want their own person because they can collide, they can disagree, but they can also have experiences, learn new things. From the average Joe, you're never gonna learn anything because they're average. They're just all the same. And this also made me not be able to decide with my own mind. I will always think not what I like, not what I enjoy, not what I wanted to do, but just what they thought, what they maybe could have added sort of an opinion about me. It was something that it ate me alive because I wouldn't do anything for me. I would just do it based on how I thought people would view me. And this was sad, very sad in my opinion, because I practically didn't live my life because I enjoyed what I did. I lived it because I thought that others viewed me in a certain way based on my actions, which they didn't. And I did also nothing with my life. I was just doing, I mean, a sport here and there, but nothing else. If I wasn't studying, I would just be gaming all day or listening to music. And there were a lot of things that I wanted to do, like starting a YouTube channel or reading more, seeing a few movies here and there, and developing a few new interests and maybe hobbies too. But I never did those because I would just either be going out, and when I went out, I will always be ashamed of myself when I returned because I would think I did a mistake and maybe I disappointed them and whatnot. And when I came back, I would just bury myself in video games and music to blur the outside world and stay in my bubble. And this is why I think that a lot of people should try and stop appealing to others, because if you always try to appeal to others, you will never succeed, because there's 8 billion people on this planet, and trust me, you cannot appeal to all 8 billion of them, and you can appeal to even 100 people at the same time, because all these people are different. There's 8 billion different people on this planet, 8 billion different opinions, different interests, different personalities. Whether or not they're right or wrong, they're all different. No human is the same. And it's what's beautiful about life. I think it's beautiful that every time you meet someone, you have something in common, yes, but you will also have something different. You have something to collide on, you have something to be different on. And every time you meet someone, you learn, you embrace something new. It's always a fun new experience to meet someone new. It's never the same. And a lot of people dislike these blind followers, these people who just follow them no matter what. And I was one of those people. And that's why I didn't have any real friends, because I wasn't my own. I was just a follower. You notice how celebrities don't really pay much attention to the average screaming follower, and it's the same. It's because you if you're someone who automatically puts themselves under them, these people will treat you as an underling, and it hurts because you don't know, you don't realize you're putting yourself under them and you're putting them above you. You don't even realize it, you just do it automatically, and this hurts because you don't know the reason and you think there's a problem that has no solution, and you start to wonder whether or not you were ever built to make friends or create genuine human relationships. And I'm here to tell you that it's not impossible. It's not. It's literally a concept of creating your own person. Stop trying to become someone else. Stop trying to always see what other people are doing, what they think. You have, of course, to respect and accept their opinions and interests and whatnot, and maybe even embrace them. But you shouldn't become them. You shouldn't become a mimic, someone who imitates other people just to appeal to them, because you're never going to get anything in return. And I'm not saying do stuff to get something in return. I'm saying do something because you like it. If you want to go swimming, then hell, go swimming. Don't go swimming because there's other people doing it, because your friends are doing it. Don't do stuff just because others are doing it. Do things that you actually enjoy. You have to let go of the pressure of everyone else's opinion. Believe your own. If you think that the color blue is pretty, why should you deny that just because others think that the color blue is ugly? This is just an example, of course, but it's it's to get my point across. And I think that once you start, the first step will be the hardest. Of course, the first step is always the hardest, and it always will be for everything. From then on, it will be easier and easier, and it will be so much more satisfying. You will see for yourself how satisfying it will be to do things you like, things that you want, just because you want to do them, just for the sake of doing it. Remember when you were a kid and you used to play just for the sake of playing? And it's the same thing now. If you keep doing stuff just for the sake of doing anything, something, because maybe you enjoy it or because it's something you wanted to try, do it. Just do it. As Nike says, do it. It's not that hard. And it seems hard, of course, because when you're in this loop, you'll always be in a sensation and always feel like you're trapped and you can't escape and nothing changes and nothing will ever change. But trust me, it will. And it's up to you. I hope all of you who are watching this have a great day. I hope you will heal and you will follow this very basic advice coming from someone that tries his best to be a better person. I always, I of course always wish the best. I hope you can reach your goals and I hope you finally give into your hobbies and activities that you like and not that someone else likes. And I just want to say that be your own, live free, live for yourself, don't live for others. And there's nothing. This is all. Peace.